Hello, this is Wakasm Plays Dangerous Space, Week 9, Dee Volkova Commandeer Mission. And hello, how's everybody doing today? I've been sick for the past week again. This is my second round of being super sick. I was coughing, sneezing, had a sore throat. I still have some symptoms, which is why my voice sounds a little froggy. I apologize already. I'm probably going to be coughing or sniffling throughout this. I do not want to, but it's probably what's going to happen. Today we are going to be jumping to week 9. I've heard week 9, 10, 11, and 12 is a much harder layout for the spaceship, so we are going to attempt it. We will probably lose. That's okay. If we lose, we'll just move on to the next one and then maybe go back and retry them if we don't succeed. Try again. That's what they say, right? So we are now at the point where we are on, these are all the week 1 through 8 in the core heroes, and we've succeeded in these. This one, I'm skipping Snoop just because, again, I had some viewers request trying the harder stuff to see how it goes. I guess I made these look too easy, so that's why we're skipping to it. So now we're on to these 4 missions. So I'll try one of these, see how it goes, and then maybe switch to another one if things don't go well. So let us look at Dee Volkova's kit. But before we do, if you don't know who I am, I'm Wakasm. I play a lot of board games, solo and otherwise. I do play video games too. I might stream some of those soon. But in my board game playthroughs, they tend to be one take. I leave mistakes in mostly, unless they're really bad. Sometimes if I do like a really bad mistakes, I just won't upload the video, and sometimes I'll just try again. That's happened once or twice. But if I do leave mistakes, it's either I don't realize I'm doing them or they're minor and I just leave them in. I don't edit them out. So if you see any mistakes, comment, let me know. I like to know when I do make mistakes. Generally games that I'm newer to, I make more mistakes if it's my first or second playthrough than it is my 5th or 6th. This one I've played a bunch of times, so I'm hoping I don't make any mistakes, but it's still very easy to do, especially with like threats and their special abilities. Sometimes you forget, or there's some stuff that happens, or later in the game when you're speeding through it, things are going well, it's very easy to miss something. My current goal is 100 subscribers on YouTube. I want to start live streaming some of this stuff, but I do want to get like some subscribers before I start doing that. Maybe the live streaming will help me get subscribers, I don't know. But if you're watching this, please leave a comment, thumbs up, subscribe. I know it's a lot to ask and most people don't do it these days, but it definitely will help me out a lot. So anyway, let's look at Dee. So now I'm probably going to do what I typically want to do, although this might be one of those rare cases where taking one of the other abilities is better, but I typically start by grabbing this because I think diagonal movement is very powerful in this game. And again, I apologize when we touch my nose a lot because again, I'm sick. I don't mean to do it. It just kind of happens. But however, the threats in this one have high defense. It might be better to actually take this one. I'm not doing it just because I'm so used to doing this, but I feel like strategy-wise, this one might actually be better for this. I don't know, what do we call it? This combination of threats and I don't know, dangerous spaceship. I don't know why I keep forgetting what these things are called, but so yeah, I think this might be better to actually take, but we're gonna see if we can get through it without it, because we do have dual fire, which lets us reroll dice after attacking, and we get to reroll all these good dice, and we get to reroll some of these evil dice if things go bad. She does not have any defensive capabilities other than rerolling the evil dice, so the hazards in this one, dangerous spaces, I think are a little bit unfair from looking it over. We'll talk about that in a second. I feel like this is one that you might just lose through no fault of your own. I mean, if you just get a lot of bad rolls, there's not much you can do. So this might showcase that today. We'll see. We have a lower time pool of 23, so we'll see if that becomes a factor this game. And then she has this ability, Aerial, that lets you kind of fly over map icons, which I assume are like flags, the levers, and then like the items like the grenade and the card and the syringes and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to take this or not. Maybe I will. We'll see. But this is the one that I'm starting with. But like I said, I think this is probably the smarter one. You know what? I'm going to go against what I said. I love the diagonal, but I think I'm going to go with this one today. Just sad, but I think that +1 is going to be important. Whenever there's defense 5, you need to be able to increase your die. So we'll see. All right, so let's look at the spaceship itself. So this is Dee Volkova. Her call name is Chopper. Personnel file: Dee lost part of her leg when a rescue mission went sideways. The grateful family financed her unique drone backpack, which earned the cadet her apt call sign Chopper, because she can fly. I don't know who the grateful family is. Is that her family? Is that a family named Grateful? I don't know. All right. So this is the layout. This is the Mothers Woe. Blockade runners are said to be packed with high-end gear, which explains all the interest. So let's start with the threats. These have pretty high attack activations, which means that when we're rolling our black dice, we have a little bit less to worry about, especially since our light flak lets us re-roll one of those dice. So potentially we might escape some damage. But the two problems we have here is, one, this guy has a high defense and has 3 hit points, which means we need 5s and 6s exclusively to deal damage to them. And whenever they damage us, which I assume is both through dangerous spaces and through attack triggers, we have to re-roll our highest die. Means the order of how we use dice will matter. I have to remember to do it. That's another thing that I feel like it's very easy to forget. And I don't know, 4 and 3, there's a lot of dangerous spaces on this map. Like, you don't really have any defensive capabilities, so you're pretty much relying on getting the health syringes, and there's only 4 on the map. Like, I guess 4 is the full health pool, but if you just get a lot of unlucky rolls in the dangerous spaces, there's not much you can do. And it looks like there's a few dangerous spaces that you're almost like forced to take. Then you also have this adapting baby looking specimen right here, which, in addition to having a lot of health and surrounded all around itself with dangerous spaces, every time you attack it, at the start of the next turn, it will start automatically doing damage to you 1 by 1. So it has a lot of dangerous space potential to do damage, and then you're gonna have to get to at least 4 spaces unless you get range. But usually the range isn't a factor because you can't shoot diagonal. I don't think you can. If you can shoot diagonal, that's news to me, but I don't think you can. I think you have to shoot in a straight line. So like, even if you look here, like, you can't shoot diagonally there really. You can't really shoot, or you can't shoot distance there. You can here and you can here, but you can't really get numbers easily over there without going through some of this dangerous space anyway. I mean, it's just usually how it works. Like, up here, range doesn't help you. Range doesn't help you here or here. So, there's a lot of places where we're gonna be forced to take hazard, dangerous space damage probably, because I don't know, these are pretty low, which means that this one will take damage 50% of the time, and this time we're going to take damage more than 50% of the time. What is it? 66% of the time, I think. 1s and 2s are the only things that are good there. And I don't think you can re-roll hazards because they're not evil dice. This one feels a little bit luckier than the other ones I've played so far. So we'll just see how it goes. Which means that looking at the map, where do I want to start? The other problem we have is our best upgrades are here and here, and you can't see it, but this is a 3 dice room, so that's not fun. And this one is in a 2 dice room. So what do we do there? Do we want to start here and try to zerg our way through 3 enemies? Probably not. We probably are going to go this way first, see if we can get this health, get this 1 upgrade first, and then sneak our way up here. Gets us a little bit closer to sneaking in right here, but I just have to remember that I don't have diagonal. I feel like not having diagonal is gonna mess with me a little bit. So that's what we're gonna try doing. We're gonna start here. We took our upgrade. We have the move to increase our good dice by 1. So that's what we're gonna be doing. And I guess let's get started and just see how it goes. So we're gonna do our first roll of the game, and 4 and a 3, so at least we're not taking any damage early. Well, we probably will be right now, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna jump 3 here, and I can't jump through here because that's a corner, so I have to go here first at least. So we're gonna put the 4 there. And you know, if I had the range upgrade, it would help me here, but you know, I think the +1 on my dice is going to be a little bit better. So yeah, that is that. We're going to have to take this react check now. So let's see how that goes. And again, I take damage on 4s, 5s, or 6s with the Vicious Stowaways. When this threat damages you, you re-roll your highest die. I'm assuming that means if it's unused. It should clarify highest die available, because otherwise, you know, taking damage is actually not too bad. Yeah, so I'm gonna just play it that way, because it wouldn't make sense to re-roll. Yeah, like the dual fire says add it back to your pool, so I'm assuming if it's not in the pool, we can't re-roll it. So basically, it would force me to re-roll dice. It'll probably be more of an issue once I have more than 2 dice. Anyway, I have to take my react check. That's what we're saying we need to do. So again, we're starting off strong. We rolled a 6. This app loves to roll 6s. So we are going to give ourselves 1 damage. So the goal is to get out of this room with less than 4 damage. So at least coming this way and getting this little health pack is a net positive. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're going to just end up taking more damage going this way anyway. And I don't know. We'll see. I have to get lucky. So, all right, let's re-roll. All right, so I would be taking a damage here, but my light flak lets me re-roll an evil dice. So we are going to re-roll this and hope for something better. 4. Okay, we can work with this. All right, so this is not going to be enough to deal any damage because we can't increase this in any significant way. We'll just increase it just because we can to a 4. And I think we are just going to do this. I think we're just going to do a 4. And we're going to jump up here and take another react check. Actually, you know what? Let's try something sneaky. Let's see. Let's see if we can try something sneaky. We're not going to do that. We're going to use this die. We're going to leave this as a 3. We're going to let them re-roll our dice. Because we got to get in there anyway. Maybe it will re-roll higher and I can just do damage. Because I need the help doing the damage. So it's going to force me to re-roll this dice. And it's the same thing, so it didn't really help me. All right, well, we'll put this 4 here. At least we keep our path going. All right, it's the end of that roll. I guess we'll just stay zoomed in here while we do this. Got a 2 and a 3. All right, I'm not happy about this 2. We'll do the same thing. We'll increase this to a 4. Actually, we'll leave this a 3. And that will, well, you know what? I'm an idiot. Okay. Sorry, let's back it up. I forgot to do my react check. I just assumed I was taking damage. Maybe I don't take damage. All right, I took damage. That was how I got that reroll before. Sorry. Hopefully my mind makes sense. Now I'm taking react damage again for this turn for putting the 3 down. And my thought process is I'm gonna take damage. So there we go. Just so you can see it. I put down the 2 damage up here. So in my head, I'm just assuming I'm taking damage when I do react checks. And that's going to let me re-roll this dice. So we're trying to be sneaky and see if we can get some higher rolls. It's a 4, not super helpful. So we'll just continue with this 4 streak going. So we've taken 3 damage going through this so far. Keep it going. All right. So this is good because I can increase this to a 5. And we want to get this damage going. So we are going to pew them right now from, I guess we'll do it from the bottom and use that 5. And I can't skip this dangerous space. So I might as well just, and we're gonna roll again and hope that we roll a 1, 2, or 3. Let's go. 1, 2, or 3, 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, we got a 1. We didn't take damage this time. So again, we have 3 damage. You can see at the top up here. If you're not familiar with this game, up here is where the damage is. Whoops. Right now we have this much health left. Why that is all messed up. Let's see if I can fix that. There we go. All right. Sorry. I was all out of... I have some wonkiness stuff going here, but it's fine. I can try to fix it later. Okay. Yeah, so I have 3 damage. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 health left that I can take, but we're going to try to kill this guy before he can kill us. All right. So let's go again. Let's hope he rolls low or high. Yeah, 6 and a 4. That's pretty good. So 6 we're going to use the pew from this side. And this is, this is where I hate not having diagonals, but not much I can do. So we're just gonna put this 4 here, and we can't get in there this turn. So we're gonna roll again. All right, we have a 5. We're gonna re-roll this 5. Hope for something lower. 3, good. So we're not taking any attack trigger damage, but we are going to have to risk this 5 right now. I don't really have an answer to this. I do have an answer to this. We're gonna do... No, we're just gonna risk it. It's early enough. I was gonna say I could try to connect all this stuff, but I can't get it connected this turn to get the upgrade anyway. Upgrade would give us one more good die reroll, which would be useful. Yeah, I might even take the 4+ move, because that might get things in the next room moving well for us. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so I'm thinking out loud and not making any sense, and my sick brain is all over the place. All right, we're gonna put a 3 here, which means that if we take damage on this react check, we have to re-roll this 5, which is unfortunate. But if we don't take damage, if we roll a 1, 2, or 3 on this react check, then we can kill off this guy, and then we are safe to do whatever we want in this room. So let's see, 1, 2, or 3. Let's do it. Perfect, 3. So I'm gonna use this 5. I'm gonna damage this guy right here, which means he is done. So boop, boop. And now I don't have to worry about rolls anymore for the rest of this room. So we're gonna play this a little bit slowly. Try to use things appropriately. We'll use this 5. You know what? We're gonna re-roll this 5. See if we can get something lower. 3. Perfect. So we are going to get our upgrade, and we are gonna do a 3 here, and we are gonna do a 2. We'll make this a 3 as well. We'll increase this like this, and that is gonna give us our first connected run. So this is kind of the whole hook of the game. You're trying to connect to all these checkpoints, and you want them to be done sequentially. I've done it here. 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. There, which means I'm gonna get an upgrade at the end of the round. And what else? There's something else here. Oh yeah, how many checkpoints are there total? Oh yeah, this is the part I always forget to do. Like, this is one of those rules mistakes. We have to do the time. Whoops, right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 1 checkpoint, 2, 3, 4, 5 checkpoints, and then leaving 6. So 6 times 4. So one of these, if I can keep everything at 4, unless, except for one connection. One connection I'm about to play it real slow and only do 3s. I'm not sure which ones that's gonna be. We'll figure that out when the time comes. Just kind of realized too, this probably would have been not a bad start as well, because we could have got this, killed him, came this way, and got the energy in here, and it would have been much closer to this stuff. I wouldn't have had to take this. No, I would have had to still take the same react checks, but yeah, that's probably would have been the smarter way. I would have had access to 2 syringes instead of 1. Yeah, well, mistakes were made there, but can't undo it now. So I'm gonna get an upgrade. So let's look at the upgrades. Now I thought I was gonna take this first and this one second, but now I'm thinking this extra movement is what we're gonna do. And my reason why is this next room that we're gonna be in is really big and has 3 enemies. And we need to get to all the positions we need to get to as fast as humanly possible. Not even worrying about connecting checkpoints or anything. We just need to get to the enemies and attack them before dying. Now, I already took 3 damage from 1 enemy. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to get through a room with 3 enemies with basically the same amount of health. I just have to get really lucky, I guess. We'll see. I definitely think maybe starting at the port wing would have been the smarter move for this one, because I probably could have squeezed out an extra health or 2, and then I'd have access to this grenade, which would make killing something easier for sure, and I'd also have access to these boosters. That's assuming that you can get through all of this with the right dice rolls. It is what it is. I can't go back and do it, but if I lose this one, that's going to be the next start. I'm going to try the port wing instead. Live and learn. All right, that's the end of this turn. So now we have the 4 movement and the +1. We are now going to try, and I'm not even going to worry about the objective for right now. The objective doesn't get us anything. We'll worry about that towards later, once we clear out the harder rooms. These are booby traps. I believe the way they work is, we'll double check. You can't put evil dice without taking damage. Is that what it is? Yeah. You have to use the white dice, not the black dice, to put numbers in there. But we're not even going to worry about it right now. We're going to try to get ourselves this spot with this and this ready to go. All right, so we have a 4 and a 2. I think we're gonna try. I mean, this big room is gonna require 4s no matter what. But let's just put this 2 here, and let's put this 4 here. All right, we have a 5 and a 1. I don't like these dice. I'm gonna re-roll this 6 or this 1. Okay, I didn't like the 5. I didn't want a 5. No one asked for a 5. All right, so we're gonna put the black 5 right here and the white 5 right here. Now we have this one. I'm gonna write it up here and in this Commandeer box down here. The reason why I write it in both places is because my head's covering that, so you can't see it. So even though I can see it, you cannot see it, and thus it's easier to see. Yep, so that was kind of a waste, not what I wanted to do, but another 5, jeez. All right, so we'll put this other 2 up here, and we'll put a 5 right here. Okay, now we're gonna be doing some speed rolls. All right, a 3 and a 4. I set myself up that I need a 2 in here, but I need this 4. All right, so I have this syringe now. Means up here, I get access to this. Another 4 hit points, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 11 hit points to use in this next very difficult room. If I can get through this next room, I think I can win. Just getting through this next room, that's going to be a problem. So we shall see how well this goes for us. So what did I do? I used the 4, and I need, you know what? No, sorry, we're going to do it this way. I'll make this a 4. I'm going to use this 4 for that. I'm going to re-roll this evil dice. Hope for a 2. Not a 2. And I might even run out of space here. Let's connect this with 3. I need a 2. If I don't get a 2 soon, I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, here we go. So there's our 2. Now we have the syringe. And I'm going to re-roll this evil dice because I don't want to use the 5. Maybe I can get something better. 4, not really helpful. So I have to put it right here. Okay. Okay. So a 6 and a 1. All right, well, I think it's time to pull off the Band-Aid, and we're just gonna go for it because I have the 6. Actually, no. Let's re-roll this and see what we get. 3. All right, this is gonna be a little bit rough. Trying to figure out if I want to go for the adopting specimen first or the vicious stowaways first. Problem is I have the 6, and if I take damage, I'm going to be forced to... Alright, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go for it. So we're going to jump in this room, and we're going to put this 4 spaces up. What does that do? It means we have to take a react check. And it's a 1, so we don't take any damage, which is good. So we're going to use the 6 right away to deal damage. Which means we are immediately activating another evil dice. And we're starting another round. Let's see how bad this goes. So now 5s and 6s can be significantly worse for us. If we roll them, hopefully we roll low, or if we get 1, 5, or 6, we can re-roll it. Let's see what happens. All right, we got this 6. We need to re-roll lower. We know 1, 2, 3, or 4 on this. We're not taking any trigger damage, which is a good start, which means we are gonna just try to zerg around this room as much as we can. What we are going to do is we are going to put this 2 right here. And we're going to put this evil 1 right here. And I'm going to do a react check. It's a 2, so I'm not taking any damage from that, which is good. That's what we want. And I'm going to turn this into a 2. And I'm going to drop it into this booby trap right here. Yep, that's what we're going to do. All right, same thing. We have to hope for low evil dice rolls. All right, this is a perfect evil dice roll. We'll take that. We will not reroll anything. Do not want to trigger all these things. So we have a 6. We are, of course, going to use that to damage this guy right here. And we are going to see, this is where things get bad. I just realized. So if I use sorry. I said I was going to mute myself, but I'm not fast enough to know when I'm going to cough. So if I put this 2 or 1 next to this guy and I take damage, he's going to reroll the other evil dice, which could potentially activate everything. We don't want that. But unfortunately, it's kind of ruining my plans a little bit if I don't take this risk. So we are going to take this risk. I don't want to take this risk. I might regret this. But we are going to put this 2 right here. And we're going to hope for a low react check. And we got it. Perfect. So all of a sudden the react checks are on my side. And then now we're going to use this evil 1. And we are going to... Where are we going to put it? I had a plan. I think we're going to put it right here. Evil 1. We're going to try to shoot up and get this other vicious stowaway. Hopefully we can kill this one on the next turn. We just have to survive these dice rolls. All right, we got a 5. We're going to reroll that. We don't want that. Okay, 1, 1, 1. Okay, I'll take it. Not the greatest rolls, not the worst rolls either. We can work with this. You know, like I'm even close enough to be getting that extra good dice if I want it. I might just do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. This was not my plan, but I think we're just going to do this. We're going to do a 1, 1, and we'll make this a 2. And that means if on my next roll I get a 1, a 2, or a 3, I can potentially get this upgrade, which would give me a reroll. Maybe I can do the dual fire. I have a lot of options there. Yeah, we're gonna do that. It's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to zerg that guy up there, but I don't think it's worth zerging right away. Let us reroll and see how this goes. 4, 3, 4. So no 5s. We're gonna leave everything as is. But I did not get. Oh, I did get a 3. Let's do that. So we're going to first put a 3 here. So I'm just going to do this now so I don't forget. This means at the end of the round, I have a sequential path. 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1 to here. Which means at the end of the round, I'm going to get a good die. I'm going to get an upgrade. But I got to use these dice first. So I have a, what do I have? I have a 4 and a 4 left. I think now is the time to do this. We're going to use this 4. We're going to jump up here. And base, ooh, actually no, what am I doing? First, we're not going to use that 4 first. Let's undo that. I have the +1. I can make this a 5. Means I can shoot this guy, which means he's done for. And I forgot he's activated, and do this too to remind myself that they're all activated. So that's 1 less. If I roll bad now, it's 1 less damage I got to take for the round. And then now I will jump up here, I think, and do this 4 right there. You know what? Yeah, we'll do that in case I roll good next turn. I can start shooting him. So that is where we are with that. I might even get sneaky with this upgrade. Let's see. Let me think here. So we're getting a good dice for the next round. Wait, no, I have to do a react check first. Sorry. All right, I am taking a damage. I went really far without taking damage this room, so I mean I'll take it. I mean, this might be where things start going bad. We'll see. I don't have to re-roll this because I didn't have it yet. I grabbed it because I have the upgrade. But there's some sneaky stuff I can do if I take aerial here, and I gotta think about it. With aerial, I can jump that control. Basically, what does that let me do? Not as interesting as it seems, I don't think, actually. I can take 1 less react check if I jump that control. Is that useful anywhere else on this map? That's the question. Kind of is. But is it more useful than something like dual fire, the range shooting? No, we're going to take the range shooting. Sorry for the coughs. That's what we're going to do. We are going to grab this. Gives us a reroll and range 2 firing. Range 2 firing will be useful. So this is a new round, and we are going to reroll. So we have the 6. We have to hope that this rerolls down to something lower. It does, so I take no attack trigger damage. So now we have, what do we have? We have 3s, 4s, and 5s. Which means we can do some damage this turn. Can't kill anything yet, but this is gonna force some rerolls if we do it that way. Down here does not. So let's see, can we take advantage of that? I don't think we have a choice. So we're gonna do this 5 just for damage, because we have it. And then what direction do I want to go with this? I think I want to go this way. We're gonna go 3. I don't think this has to be sequential. Like this one, yeah, I'm pretty sure it does not. I'll have to relook up that rule, but I don't think it has to. Yeah, so we'll use a 3. And then we're going to use this other 3 to jump up here. We'll do a react check. We got a 1, so I don't have to reroll that 4. So we are just going to then make this a 5 and do a second point of damage from this direction. And that will be the end of this turn. So let's reroll. 1, 2, no attack trigger, damage. So we have the 6 here. There's no way I can guarantee damage this turn, so we're just going to pull off the band-aid and see how well this goes. We're going to use this 2 right here. We'll put it right here. And then we're going to use this 1 right here. We're going to do a react check. So it's a 6, which means I have to re-roll this dice. And I have to take a damage. But luckily, I re-rolled a 6, so it works out. So he is done. And now we don't have to worry about him anymore. And now I have this 3 sitting here. And now we're going to start taking more damage, I think. I don't think I really have much of a choice on this one. So what is the most optimal way to do this? So I can do this by taking only this damage. So we're going to put a... I also have to remember I need a sequential through this too. That's going to be the issue, I think. 1, 1. All right. If I do this, I have to do a sequential down here. Like I'm really making this very risky. Actually, no, because I have this right here. 2, 2, 3. This will work. Okay. I have backups. Okay, we're gonna put a 3 here. I don't have much of a choice because I cannot skip over that yet. So I have to do a react check. But only 1s and 2s work for me here. 4 does not. So I'm gonna be taking damage. All right, and that is the end of that round. Let's roll. So we have this 6. We have to re-roll and hope I don't get a 5 or a 6. I did get a 5, so I am taking 1 more damage. So here's where all the extra damage comes from, which we don't love, but I think we can sustain it. All right, so now is where I try to get creative again with how I get through this. Step 1 is once I'm in this dangerous path, since this is all connected, I can now skip these spaces. I don't have a choice. I'm going to have to jump into these spaces. But since I have range 2, I can do damage from these spaces, which means I'm going to have to do some like weird wonky stuff here. Which means I only have to take 2 more damage from react checks potentially. So what are we going to do here? We are going to do... just realize... Oh, no, I can put a number here and here. This has to be a 2. I have to remember that because I lose the game if I don't do that. This can be whatever this is, here and here. So ideally, I want to put a 3, a 2, or a 1 in this space. So so we're gonna jump down here. Let's zoom in so we can see what we're talking about. We're gonna zoom down here with a 5, and we are going to jump over here with a 4. We're gonna re-roll this 4 and hope to get a 2 or a 3 or 1. All those will work. 3 is good. So a 3 we can put here. 3 we can put there. And then we are going to put a 1 all the way over here. We're going to jump these spaces. Actually, do I want to put a 1 there? We're going to put a 1 here. We're going to be ready to shoot when we need to shoot. All right, let's roll again. Hope we don't take any extra damage from this roll. We roll the 5. Let's re-roll this. 4. Okay, so we're not taking any damage. All right. Again, we're not getting the 3 that we want. We're getting all numbers we don't want right now. Let's just put it that way. How do I want to do this? 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 3s. Either this way or this way. Probably this way. These are all high numbers. We don't like that. So this is one thing that we can do. It's not the greatest thing, but we can use these 2 4s, and we can just get this card. Where's the other door? There's a door here. Is there a second door that I'm not seeing? I guess I just have multiple options for cards. So now if we want to, we can start going up this way and getting these things. We're already at 2 dice, so it doesn't really matter. That's what we're going to do with that. This 5, we're going to re-roll. With a 6, which is not good. We don't want that either. We need places to burn 6s and stuff now. Where this is all taken care of, right? So we're going to do a 6 down here. And a 1. Where is a 1 useful? 1 is not useful anywhere for me right now. Well, maybe a 1 is useful like this. Maybe we can start working our way and connecting this. So yeah, let's put a 1 right here. All right, not the greatest turn. Lots of 1s and 6s again. So I said 1s and 6s are bad, and that's what we're getting. But at least this one can be turned into a 2, which is somewhat useful for us. The 2 we can use right here. So we'll use that last. No, we'll use that first. No, yes. No, we don't have to re-roll our dice if we take damage. We just take damage. Okay. So this is going to be a 2, and this is going to be a react check. 4, 3s, 4s, 5. Okay, we don't take any damage there, so that's good. We have these 2 1s to use. Where do we want to use these 1s? I mean, I guess we could do this. 1, 1. No, don't need to do that. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get ourselves in position. 1 1. We're gonna re-roll this 6. Hopefully it's a 3. Perfect. All right, so first we're gonna do another react check. We're gonna put a 3 here, and it is a 3, so I'm taking a damage. Okay. I do have to worry about all the react checks from attacking, but I think I could survive that at least. Let's see what I roll. If I roll a lot of high numbers. All right, this 5 we want to re-roll. We got a 5. Okay, not great, because we are gonna probably need that syringe to survive this, because we have 5 health right now, and this baby has 4 damage, or takes 4 damage. Let's re-roll this good dice first. Let's see what we get. If we get something high, that's good. So we're gonna kill this baby in 1 turn. So he's not gonna trigger this infect after they attack this threat. At the start of each turn, take 1 damage until it's defeated. We're not gonna take any damage from that. But we are gonna have to do 4 react checks. There's not much I can do about that. But interestingly enough, I have 5 health, so even if I fail all 4 of them, I will not die. And then I'll have time to go get the other 2 syringes, which maybe I can then survive and get through the next room and see how that goes. So first we're going to increase this 3 to a 4. And we're doing that with this syringe that we collected down here. That's been sitting here this whole time. Also, forgot to do it. We collected this switch, which is a 3. So the second number that we need to get is a 3. And then now we have a 5, a 5, a 5, and a 4. And since we shoot at range 2, we can shoot from here, here, across this space, and across this space, upwards. And that's gonna kill this baby. We don't have to worry about the 1 damage per turn. But now we have to do 4 react checks. Let's see how bad this goes for us. Remember, we take damage on 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s. So we want a lot of 1s and 2s here. 1 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage. Okay, so we're not dead. That's good. 1, 2, 3. We have 2 health left. That means we don't have to worry about any threat rolls for a while, which is good. So now I can start working on getting some upgrades We also forgot to do time, which I just realized when we connected the checkpoints. Let's do that. When we did that, when we got our extra dice and got the extra upgrade, there was only 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. So that was pretty good. That was a while ago. I should have done that. Okay, so let's roll. Let's roll some dice and see what we get. Okay, so a 1 and a 1. I think we are simply just going to do the following. Use the ones up here. Maybe we'll use this 3 next to this health. And we're going to re-roll this 5. Whoops. A 6 is not helpful, so we're going to dump this 6 down here. And let's re-roll again. There's going to be a lot of just quick re-rolling and putting dice down. So 6, 6. I'm going to re-roll this 6. I'm going to re-roll this 6. I can re-roll 1 good dice and 1 bad dice. All right. I think we're going to do this. No, I have 4s. Yeah, we'll make this a 3. And this 4 we're going to put here. Start working our way up here. We'll put this other 4 right here. We have this 1 to use somewhere. We're going to put this 1 right in this doorway right there. This doorway doesn't, this hallway right here does not activate this room, so we're good. Boop, boop, boop. All right. We're going to reroll this 6. Do a 5. We don't like that. Well, let's use this 3 and let's just get this health syringe out of the way. So that's going to give us another 3 health points. Top there. We have another 4 to use. That's 5. Let's reroll. Did I reroll this? I don't think I rerolled this yet. If I did reroll it, I apologize. Do a 4 here. And then I have another 1 to use, so we're going to put a 1 right. Roll. 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, so let's get this over with. 1, 2, and a 2. All right, so now we have a path from this door, or even from this checkpoint. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. So we are good sequentially for this last portion when we decide to enter. Right now we're trying to figure out our best sequential path to this checkpoint. I would like to try to get a 3 only, so we're going to use this 2 and a 3 here. And let's re-roll. All right, a lot of high numbers here, so let's re-roll this 6. Let's re-roll this other 6. We're going to do 2. Yeah, I'll do 2, 1, and then we're just going to dump these other 6s over here. Reroll again. I don't like these 5s. So let's reroll this. Let's reroll this. All right, we need a 2. There we go. So now we have another sequential thing going. We've got 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then this goes 2, 1. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1 to this checkpoint. All right. So that's going to be 3 points worth of time. Let's do that real quick. 1, 2, 3. So we're doing pretty good on time, I think. Unless I like have I'm forced through a 5 or 6 somewhere, I think I should be good on time for the rest of this map. So I think I used that too. I don't remember if I re-rolled. I'm gonna say I did not. I'm gonna say I re-rolled because I can't remember. But 4s are good right now, so we'll do this. Yeah, 4 and 4. So I'll put a 4 here and a 4 here. This one on this booby trap is gonna be the good 4. And then the 6, I don't think I re-rolled, but you know, just to play it safe so I don't cheat, we'll just dump the 6 up here. So I now have this booster, which I think, I always forget the boosters. Used to increase the die value by 2, so that's going to be helpful when I need it later. All right, so we're going to re-roll this 6 and this 5. All right, so we have a 1, 3, 4, and 3. So we're going to turn this 3 into a 4 and get that over with. And then we'll do 3. And then I have this 1 that We'll make it into a 2 and we'll just put it right here. All right, let's keep rolling. We're gonna re-roll this 6. Lots of 1s, that's not good. Let's re-roll this one then. 3. 3 is good. We're gonna do 3 and 4. We're gonna get this healthy thing right here. And these can be anything. No, they can't be anything. Well, this one can be a 1. And we'll put this other one right here. I now have 8 health total. And total I can get 12 if I get the last health container in the last room. So much fun. Alright. So I'm feeling pretty good about this run. Oh, I just realized I made a mistake. Well, I am now in this room with... No, I'm not. I'm still in this hallway. This room does not start... This is a longer hallway. Okay, I did not mess up. Okay. Once I put numbers in here, this guy gets activated. So I need to figure out if I want to go this way and like sprint at him, take a lot of activations, or do I want to try to sprint around this way? So I need a really good roll to determine what I want to do. So I don't want any 5s. So let's re-roll this 1. Let's see, 5s is not what we want. Let's re-roll this 5. All right, 3s are good. I think we are going to start going after this guy. We have the health. Oh, we never took the other upgrade too. I just realized. Does range 3 really do much for us? Not really. I mean, it could. All right. 3. I don't think we have much choice. Okay, so the upgrade we are going to take. I think we're going to take this one. Actually, what is this again? Maybe I misremembered what this one is. I think this one's dodge. Dodge doesn't help us. Yeah, dodge is not really that good for us, so we're not going to take it. Yeah, so we're just going to take the extra re-rolls now. I think now's the time. So technically I could re-roll more, but we're good. We're gonna start our descent into port wing here. We're gonna do a 3, 3, and then we're gonna take this 5 and we're just gonna dump it. We're gonna re-roll. Whoops. I didn't realize I was not on the screen. We did. Ooh, this is a bad start. We did a 3, 3, 2, and we rolled all 6s. So we're gonna be taking 1 damage from coming into this room, which is not good because we don't have a lot of health here. We're hoping to get through this without much damage because I still have to do 3. I don't like have a choice unless I use a grenade. I'm gonna have to take 3 more hazard checks against this vicious stowaway. Not much I can do. All right, so these 6s are all bad. This is a bad roll all the way around. So we're gonna re-roll one of these 6s. Wow, this game's just like RNG does not matter. So we're gonna do it like this. We're gonna do a 1 and then a 2. And I have 2 6s here that don't really help me that much. Oh, they kind of do actually. You know what? We can just do this because we don't really care about connecting anything up here at this point. So we'll do a 6 and we're gonna do a react check and see what happens. 4. So I'm taking another damage. And since it's a high number, well, I'll have to re-roll this now. So let's see what I re-roll. 5. So since it's a high number, we'll just shoot him and we'll do the 1 damage. No whammies. And yeah, another one. Guaranteed. This is where it all falls apart. Taking another damage. Can't do anything about that. I'll have to re-roll potentially anyway. So I think we'll just do 3. 3. We'll do a 6. We'll do 5. And we'll do a react check. I take a damage. I have to re-roll one of my dice. I'll re-roll this one. And we'll do 4 and 6. And it's the last react check at least. Alright, so no damage for that one at least. Alright, so I need to get a good roll on this one. Okay, so potentially I can avoid damage here. Let's re-roll this 5. Do 2. Alright, so we are done with taking damage. from this vicious stowaway. No, well, we are not actually. We can do 1 damage, but I have to get lucky with a reroll here. I need a 4 or better. Now I'm done taking damage from this guy. So now we're back to a kind of chill, filling things out board here, and I just realized we can do something kind of interesting. Now that he's gone, I can do this. We'll put this 4 here, and we'll put this 2 here. All right, so we're gonna do a 2, make this a 5. We'll grab this. We're gonna reroll a 6 once. We're gonna reroll a 6 again because we have 2 rerolls now, and we'll take that 1. And we'll put that there. You know what? No, we're gonna do 1s from the other direction. We'll do this 1 right here. Reroll this evil dice. Okay, let's reroll. We just want 1s and 2s right now. So 2, 1. We're gonna reroll this, reroll this, reroll this. Another 1. We'll burn this 6 up here. We don't need it. Reroll again. We need 2s and 1s. There we go. The 2 1s. Perfect. So 1, 1. So look at what we did here. We'll use orange. We've connected this checkpoint with just 2s and 1s. And that checkpoint means that we now get another upgrade, which we will take. We're going to take the dual fire at this point, I think. So now we have this. You can reroll after an attack and add it back to your pool. And it means we only take 2 time. So now we're really good on time. And I don't think I used any rerolls yet. So we'll reroll this. Actually, yeah, we'll reroll this. We'll reroll this. We'll keep this 2. And I can't reroll that 6. So we're going to put this 2 down here. And now our next number is a 2. And then the 6 we're just going to dump up here. Okay, now we got to start getting ready for this last room. So this 4 we're going to use right here for a grenade. We're going to reroll the 6. All right, we're going to reroll this 1. Actually, no, we're just going to make this a 2. And we're going to drop this 2 in here. Is there anything else I need? No. I have 4 health left. So I'm probably going to want to get that syringe when it's time to go into that last room. So we're just going to dump these 1s up here. We have all this space to dump stuff right now. I have a grenade, a booster, another booster to use. I don't think I need that last key card. We need to put a 5 in here. So we've taken care of this one. We've taken care of this one. Let's reroll this 6. Reroll this 6. Trying to get a 3. Okay, we got a 3. Put that here. Okay, so we've gotten everything that we need. So now we just got to decide when we want to go into this last room. So I'll dump this 5 and the 2 here. Oh, and we have this one too. What does that one want us to do? I always forget. So the other booster, we have an aggression booster, increase the die by 2, agility booster, ignore 1 mark space in your sequential path. Okay, that's not really that important. Could be important, but all right. So now we want 1s and 2s and 3s. That's how we want to start this last room. 1s and 2s. There we go. All right. So it's on. So let's get started. We're gonna do 1, 1, 2, just like this. 1, 1, 2. And that's gonna get us a connection from this checkpoint. 3, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2. At the end of this round, we're getting our last 2 dice. And then we have this 5. We're gonna re-roll this 5. Do a 3. So where do we want to put this 3? I think we are going to... What are we going to do? I had plans, but now I don't know what the plans are. We're going to go from the bottom. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to put this 3. All right. So dice, dice. We get 1 more upgrade. So I don't really see how Ariel helps us right now. So we're going to grab this last light flak thing. Maybe we dodge something that will come into effect, but Neither of these upgrades really help us. Get 3 more time. I think I've done all the time right. 2 plus 3 plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Should be at 14? Alright, yeah, so we're good on time. Okay. We're already over an hour for this one. Alright. Well, should be ending shortly. So now we're in this room. It's the final showdown. We only have one adapting specimen in this room that we have to worry about. Let's do our roll and see how that goes. We're not taking any damage from this roll, which gives us a lot of time to work with. So I think this is going to be not too bad, actually. All right, so we are going to do, what are we going to do? We are going to jump 3-3. So we have to do this. One way or the other, we have to do this. So we're going to consider this now, since we have the 3s to work with. Gonna put a 3 here and a 3 here to keep this sequential path going. This really could have been anything, but it's fine. And we're gonna jump over here. And we're gonna jump right here and right here. We're gonna get this last health pack because we don't want to take any risks. So what does that leave us with? It leaves us with a 5 and a 3. Nope. Leaves us with a 5. And we are just going to put a 5 right here. No matter what, I'm going to have to do 2 hazardous spaces. No way around that. So let's see what we roll in the next turn. Alright, so we have a 6. We're going to reroll that and see if we can get lower than a 5. We do not. So we're taking our first unnecessary damage. We have 4, we have 8 health, now we're down to 7 health. Okay. So this is going to be really rough. Because we're going to have to take no matter what. Well, so this is what I don't know. Infect. After you attack this threat at the start of each turn, take 1 damage. That we understand. If you attack this threat, trigger react. So I don't know how that works with grenades. I'm going to assume that a grenade is 1 attack. So I can get away if I use both grenades. You know what? That's the answer. I think that's like the whole purpose of the grenades in this one. Okay. We have solved this problem, I think. Alright. I took the 1 damage because I re-rolled this, right? Right? That's what happened. It was a 5 and I re-rolled it to a 6. And I gave myself the damage. Okay. So we are going to use this 3 to get this grenade. That's the answer to this. I'm pretty sure. We have 2 grenades. I do not need to go into any of these spaces because I have 2 grenades. How does a grenade work again? I don't remember. I can attack with a 5, range 5, right? Pretty sure that's how that works. I think I don't even have to use a dice. I just use the grenade. I can mark off 2. At some point it will show up here. Probably make this a little bit faster. Grenade. To use 1 attack of range 5, attack 5. When used, mark off any second hit point of this threat. Okay. Based on rules as written, this is how I think this is going to work. I'm going to use this first grenade. It's like using a dice of 5, and I have range 5, and I'm going to do 2 damage. And boop. And then I have a second grenade that we got way over here. Oops. Where are you, grenade? There we go. And that's also going to be an attack 5, and when you hit, you can mark off 2. So that's going to kill off, that's going to burn this adapting specimen. We're lobbing 2 grenades at range. Since I attacked it twice, I have to do 2 react triggers. I take 1 damage, and I do not take damage on the second react trigger. So, let me take 1 damage. So now we are at 6 damage. Okay. So I'm feeling pretty good now. And there's even another syringe in here too that I didn't even realize that we can try to pick up now. Which we will just do. We'll use these 2 2s. We'll do 2. Grab this. We have this health. We have to use this 6 somewhere, so we'll dump it up here. We can re-roll this 6. Re-roll it 1 more time. Alright, we'll just dump this 6 up here. Actually, we'll put it into this booby trap. And we will use this 1 as a 2. And we will start our final exits out of this building. I'm still not safe because I only have 6 damage, and I still have to take a guaranteed 4 react triggers. So I have to get through this room. Actually, no, I do not have to take a guaranteed 4 react triggers. I can do it with 2 react triggers. Yeah, because I have range. Okay. So just have to hope the dice are on my side. All right. So I'm not taking any damage from whatever I roll here. I will re-roll this 5. Well, let's see. Maybe we will want this as is. I can get up here with a 2, then a 3. Yeah, I don't love this actually. So we're gonna re-roll this down. Hope we get something lower. Of course, I get something higher. Let's re-roll this. Let's re-roll this. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I can skip these for now. Well, we're just gonna go in, I think. We're gonna try and future-proof this. So we're gonna do 2. We'll do a 3. We'll do a 3. We'll do a react check because this is a vicious stowaway. Actually, no. Well, I'm doing a react check because I went through the dangerous space. When he damages me, I have to re-roll the highest dice. All right. So I take 1 damage. I'm now down to 5 damage. Okay. So now I have a bunch of 4s to work with here and a 2. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go 4-4 here. We're going to use this to... We'll turn this 5. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We are going to... What do we want to do here? We need it. We have to take at least 1 more react trigger no matter what. So let's just get that out of the way. We'll do this to... We'll go into this space right here. Another react trigger. Okay, I don't take damage, which means I can take this 5. I can make it, or 4, turn it into a 5. And I, sorry, and I can deal 1 damage from the side. All right, so he does have a 5. So let's re-roll that and see if we can lower it. All right, so I'm not taking any damage. So this is a pretty good roll for us. So we're just gonna do the following. 4, 4, 3. I'm marking off the 4, 4, and 3 right away. We're gonna come all the way up here. Actually, I don't even have a zoom that works in this corner. And we're gonna jump this. Now I'm allowed to jump this because I've already activated this group. Normally you cannot do that, but since this group is activated, you can. And then I'm just gonna do 4. Actually, I'm gonna do 3, 4, 4, and then 1, 1, and then we'll put this 4 up here. Now we're gonna roll. I do not take any damage from attack triggers. I have 1 6. So we're gonna shoot him from, I don't know, this side. And I'm gonna re-roll this. I'm gonna re-roll it again. Okay, I have a 5. So I do not even have to use any of my syringes this turn. I have all these syringes that I guess I'll just use right now. So I'll make this a 3, and then I'll use my 1 blue syringe to make that into a 4. So I can put it into this booby trap. So, I mean, now it's just cleanup. He's dead. Our last switch is a 4. So I'll use another blue syringe to make this into a 4. So now we have put in the final, whoops. Where is it? No, I'm all over the place. So now we've put in the correct, we'll mark it with black. We have the correct combination, 5, 4, 2, 3. Let's double check ourselves. We have the 5 at the start. We have the 2 and the 3 right here. And then we have a 4. So now we just have to escape with our lives. And that's going to be very quick and easy. So we have 2s to use. Let's use both of those. 2. Let's roll again. 2, 2, 2. 2, 2. Let's re-roll this. Let's re-roll this. Actually, no, this we can turn into a 2. And then we have 1 more 2. And that is it. We connect our way out. Our final time will be 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. Don't think I'm missing anything. I don't think I cheated. If I did, you'll have to let me know. Yeah, this one was a little bit rough, but we got through it. I still think maybe starting in the port wing might have made things a little bit easier. I did get pretty lucky rolls in the lab. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that should have gotten way worse than it did. But I think in this case, taking the longer move with the +1, increasing your dice was the play. I think that and the grenades. If I was not able to use the grenades against that last adopting specimen, I definitely would have taken, like, I don't know, let's just simulate it. 1 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage, 4 damage. So I would have taken 4 damage, so I probably could have still won if I didn't use the grenades. But I would have had to move adjacent to these spaces. Where are they? This one and this one, in order to shoot if I didn't have the grenades, or if I would have used them earlier. But I'm pretty sure, sorry, again, I'm sick. Pretty sure I used the grenades as, you know, their intended use. So yeah, it is what it is. So that is Dee Volkova, aka Chopper. This was Mother's Woe. This is her first mission. I'm assuming they will all be pretty tough. Probably the one that's a boss, if I haven't read the boss's power, will probably be the toughest because there'll be one more enemy on the map. But I don't know if the maps are going to change at all. Like, even though it's the same layout, they do move things around when it comes to like adding the switches and stuff. And I haven't looked at it yet. But yeah, hopefully this helps you. If you did find this one difficult, maybe this will give you some inspiration on some tricks. I do think, though, that the lab, unfortunately, with the way the amount of the triggers work, the dangerous space triggers, you know, you could just get really bad luck and lose. I just don't think there's not much you can do about that. Yeah, so that's it. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Hopefully, I won't be coughing. Sorry this went on for so long. I'll try to trim it down a little bit so that maybe it's only about an hour and 15 minutes. Other than that, thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.